Salutations, felicitations, and jubilations. Welcome to another episode of JCServant Plays Dragon Quest XI. This is part 31 now of this playthrough, and I have to get through this game eventually because I noticed that you can only put 100 videos on a playlist, so there's limits. But once again, off stream, I've done some more grinding. I've done some more. I got everyone new costumes. I got them new, crafted them new gear. Now as I go around the world, it seems to be like a lot of little side quests. Some things here and there. Nothing that is huge that I feel like, okay, let's record this because it's a good part of the story. But admittedly, these are little tiny things that add up to kind of tell the story that yes, the world is not as you knew it. This is a different world where, we didn't have the tree of life fall down and crash on people's heads, but now Cosmos, or whatever his name is kind of doing his own thing on the world and is causing some problems here and there. So that kind of brings us up to this point where I'm just following a walkthrough to help me get through some of this optional stuff, and it opened up a bit of a storyline here that I did want to get into the recording because I think it is very interesting here in Heliodor Castle. So let's jump right into that and whatnot. So now what's really interesting as well is that the story so far doesn't change anymore because it's like get to Cosmos. So everything I'm doing is really, really optional stuff at this point. But it's hours of optional stuff. But some of it can be pretty interesting in terms of story content. Just little bits here and there, a little extra further character development here and there. And I don't think I've captured all of it on camera, but I'm going to get the vast majority of it. So, of course, we're at the King Carnelian here in Heliodor. And we're just telling them, hey, the darkness has returned. And he's like, okay, all right, thank you for taking care of it. Be a hero. And then this cutscene cuts in that prompted me to say, let me throw this onto this video on demand.
One moment, if you would. Honored luminary, will you permit me and my daughter a few minutes alone?
Did I mention everyone got new outfits, including Jade?
Despite Mordigan's machinations, my subjects have remained content. My kingdom has remained free of undue suffering. Alas, you, my dear, were not so lucky. I cannot help but wonder how things might have been if I had remained by your side on that fateful day. Perhaps Mordigan would not have possessed me. Perhaps I would not have missed all those years with my beloved daughter. If only I had been better, stronger. Perhaps I could have resisted him. You were meant to know only peace. To be the princess of a great kingdom, blissfully ignorant of the woes of the world. But no. Instead, you fought.
See, the rulers really don't understand our suffering.
Enough. It is time to come home, to claim your birthright, to live in peace and privilege here with me in Heliodor.
Oh, Father. I wouldn't change any of it. I wouldn't change a single day. I've been traveling now for many years, searching for something, meaning, I suppose.
A character, personality. I've been looking for personality.
Hard. Sometimes unbearably so.
I still don't have one.
But it was worth it. I found what I was looking for in the end.
To follow after the luminary like a lost
Father,
puppy.
Rab, my friends, the people of Heliodor, all the people of Erdrea, in fact. These are what give life meaning, and they need protecting. and I'll do whatever it takes to protect them. All of them.
You do your kingdom and your father proud. I had thought to save this for the day you took the throne, but I see now that it is time. The tiara is very precious. It once belonged to your mother.
Thank you, Father. It's beautiful.
Now go. Do what you must do. And when all is ended, and peace has returned, you must come home to us, to Heliodor.
Of course. I'm looking forward to it.
She actually cracks a bit of a smile. Alright, so the reason why the FAQ is like, make sure you do this, is because that tiara right here, wow, that's a real hit in the charm department. That really lowers her charm. Not that I really use her charm abilities a whole lot, because I don't. But I should probably look at them and see what they're like. But as you can see here, it reduces her chance of sleep confusion. And actually, I'm going to give it to one of the other girls. Casting spells silence by 50%, instantly kill by 50%. It just basically, it takes care of some of those nasty status ailments. So, all the more reason to give that over to, I don't know, like Serena, because the last thing you want is your healer to be, you know, all silenced and crap. So she might be a good one to give that to. Ooh, but whoever you give it to is taking a real hit in the cojones in magical might. It's probably a little bit better for her. No one cares about her charm. Magical might taking a hit of 30 points. Yowza. She's getting a little defense in return, and yeah, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Serena's all goth now. It's the only new outfit that I had for her, you know. I didn't get a lot of choices when it came to new outfits, right? I prefer the Sane outfit myself. I really don't care for Scout Girl outfits, and I'm not even sure what that is. But this was the newest outfit, so everyone's got new outfits. So let's take a look at the new outfits for the stream, for people on the stream. Let me start over with the hero. He is now styling and profiling. Our luminary has picked up the latest trend over from Pokemon Hoto, the town of Hoto, by brandishing the beautiful colors of their capital city, gold on bright red. No one, and I do mean no one, will ever forget this guy when he walks into town, for he is striking in more ways than one. Next up, we have Veronica, who is dressed up as an adorable cat named Garfield. Yes, whether she's in the pages of a comic or she's helping your team out with a scrap with a nasty dragon, Veronica is ready to help at any time, as long as you're bringing the lasagna. Next up, we have Little Devil Goth Serena. Everyone always thinks that she's a goody two-shoes, but people don't know that Serena secretly has a little bit of a naughty, naughty dark side. When everyone's asleep and the temples are closed, Serena's hanging out in the nightclub with her friends in her pretty little bat outfit. She totally did not pick this up from the discount Halloween store. Side note, I'm just happy that Eric no longer looks like a freaking bum anymore. Eric, our fine young man Eric here, is sporting the latest trends. And by latest, I mean the early 1990s, when the rapper MC Hammer made this look famous with the baggy pants. That's right, Eric is ready to kill in style with his new dashing look. Matching cape finishes off this entourage of stunning devilry. Some people don't know that Rab once used to actually rule an entire country. Rab likes to not so subtly remind everyone around him of that fact by wearing his regal clothing. Somehow, it still fits on him. We don't know how, but hey, it's a world filled with magic. Use your imagination. Of course, it is sporting the colors of his country, which are in fact cyan, violet, white, and bright fluorescent pink. Because why the hell not? When Hendrik's not busy defending the nation, he's out on the town, dancing with the ladies, looking all dapper in this beautiful regal outfit. He is styling and profiling when he goes around the town. All the ladies just line up. They just can't keep their hands off of him. Don't worry, ladies. He will come back and take you all on a dance once he finishes saving the land from the dark forces of evil. And actually, Savannah's the one person I think I don't have a really new outfit for. Yeah, so Savando. And then I think this is last but not least, is Jade, now sporting a beautiful regal purple dress that matches her eyes and hair. Jade, the princess of Heliodor, now actually looks like one with this stunning entourage. Accentuated with a red ribbon that wraps around the front and the back, Jade is as deadly with her looks as she is with her weapon and her feet. Hendrix looks more like a vampire, you think so? I love Hendrix. He could go for a vampire in that outfit, sure. They kind of dressed a little frou-frou like that back in the day. A bit like that. I mean, I've just got his normal outfit like this. And it seems like his original look from the Dark Ages or whatever, Act 2, is no longer really accessible. That's probably an optional thing I could probably find again if I really wanted to. But this is the way he looks for Act 3. And this looks pretty cool. This looks pretty badass. My only gripe with this is it looks, the arms and the legs and, and the loins, that all looks like extra layers of protection. But when it comes to his chest, it looks like there's literally no thickness to the metal. Of course, this is only made worse by the fact that you can actually see him breathing inside what supposedly should be metal armor. But it just looks awkward because there's no thickness to it around the neck and around the torso. That's the only thing that really puts me off about this particular look. Whereas this, its clothing, for some odd reason, this clothing actually has more thickness because there's layers of clothing there, and it sticks out a little bit from his chest there. The coat does, and he has a tall collar and everything like that. It looks more fleshed out. So, but this does look more intimidating. This one looks more fleshed out. So. There we go. There's the tour of the outfits. Okay, so that crown was important because against certain bosses that will become very important. I don't think I want to throw it on all the time because I guess it would most benefit Veronica, and she still takes a hit in Magic Might when she equips it. So that will be something that I'll just keep in my back pocket for now. Maybe I'll put it into her inventory. And okay, I think we're all good with that. All right. All right, head into Jasper's room. Oh, well, hell, like I remember which one's Jasper's room. They all look like Jasper's room. Oh, shoot. It's not like his room's labeled. Oh, this one. Is it this one? There's supposed to be like 3 bookshelves next to each other. Ooh, hello, cabinet. A pair of marquee mittens. Okay, this is not 3 bookshelves, but I'm gonna still pillage it anyways. Anyways, for video on demand, people, I'll go ahead and pause this here so you're not stuck watching me just, do a bunch of side stuff for the moment. There may not be anything else. It might be another short, very short video, and that just means I spent a lot of time just doing more of this side stuff and picking up some of these things. I want to make sure I'm as well prepared as possible. Plus, I do like finding some of those story vignettes along the way. So if I was in a rush, I would just go ahead, maybe grind up a few more levels and just head straight for the testing grounds. But because I'm not necessarily in a super rush, I'm going to go ahead and do everything by the book and do this walkthrough and get better prepared while uncovering some stories. And rest assured, if I do, I will try to go ahead and get that captured on the bot as well.